My topic is language learning portfolios. So we pronounce right or wrong portfolios. Okay,
Okay,
the
yeah.
main point. Okay, the main points that I would like to present today. First, number one is definition, and number two usage, and number three advantage, and number four disadvantage and conclusion. Okay, first,
Okay,
what does
Mr. Chhem, I interrupt a little bit. Yeah, if you can turn on the camera, might be much appreciated, but it cannot, it's just fine.
okay, wait, yeah, okay, you see me now? Okay, you
Okay,
see,
yeah, well,
okay, thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, very good. Okay.
So okay, continue. Um, so what does language learning portfolio mean? Okay, wait. The language learning portfolio is the collection of materials and reflections that documents learners' progress and experience in acquiring new language. It serves as a personalized record or a person language learning journey, often showing achievement, challenges, and goals. And number two is the usage of language learning portfolios. The usage of language learning portfolios. First, we call tracking progress. Tracking progress means portfolio has learner records their language development over time, including skills in reading and writing, listening, and speaking. And it also allows students to see improvements, range, and areas for further work. And next, the use of language learning applies is reflection and self-assessment. Learners can reflect on their own learning experiences, identify goals, and assess their achievement. And this is encourage deeper engagement with the learning process and allows learners to set personalized learning objective. Next, showcase achievement. Language uh, portfolio serve as a tangible record of learners' accomplishments. They can include samples of work such as essay, recording of spoken language, or tests which demonstrate the learner's proficiency in different aspects of language. And next, setting goals. Learners can use Formula to set specific measurable language learning goals, track their progress toward those goals, and adjust the study plan accordingly. Next, motivation and encouragement. Documenting progress can boost learners' motivation, providing some accomplishments and encouraging continue learning. It's help them realize how fast they will come. Next, communication with instructor. Portfolio offer a tool for learners to communicate with teachers or tutor about their learning experience. Teacher can assess the learner language development and offer targeted feedback. Next, supporting autonomous learning. With portfolio, learners can take control of their learning and encourage independent study by enabling learners to reflect their learning strategy and area of improvement. And more things, cultural awareness by documenting language use in various contexts. Learner may also reflect on how the language connects to cultural aspect, deepening the understanding of the language beyond just grammar and vocabulary. And next, we talk about advantages of portfolios. Portfolios can be give us some advantage. Number one, language skill development. So we can develop a language skill in first to record of listening, speaking, reading, and writing inside, including test, project, or assignment. Number two, portfolio gives us a reflection. So personal reflections on the learning experience, strategy, and self-assessment. Number three, learning artifact. So it did that example of reading word, recording the speaking, flashcards, note, and any other materials that demonstrate learning. Number 4, goal and progress. Clearly define language learning goal along with the regular updates on the progress. Number 5, cultural insight. So insight gained from exploring the culture associated with the language. Beside advantage from advantage, so we talk about disadvantage of language learning workflow. So what is the advantage of language learning workflows? So first we call time consuming. It means that mentoring workflow can be time intensive, regularly updating it or organizing material and placing or progress may stay away from time spent on actual language practice or study. Um, or one more thing, overwhelming. So for some learner, managing the flow with multiple components, for example, writing sample, recording, vocabulary list. So it can feel overwhelming and leads to the burnout. Next, lack of objective assessment. So buffaloes are often subjective. It means they rely on the shared reflection and personal assessment, which can make it hard to measurable progress in a sterilized way or compares with others. Hello, teacher.
Yeah, you can continue.
So you see? Okay, I see.
Yeah, keep moving on.
Okay. So next, consistent quality. Consistent quality is dependent on the learner's dedication. Some buffaloes in risk may be less reflective or well documented, leading to inconsistency that might hide accurate self-assessment. So more about disadvantages, it is hard to share or showcase. Buffalo, especially digital one, so it might be difficult to share with the teacher, peer, or employer in the user-friendly format, limiting their ability outside of the personal use. Next, limited feedback. So without regular feedback from instructor or peer, Buffalo may not highlight areas for improvement as effective as other methods of learning like classroom instruction or the tutoring. Next, we focus on document over learning. So, Buffalo is, I think, can be a risk that the learners might focus more on maintaining their Buffalo than actually engage in language practice or learning, turning it into the task rather than effective school. So, include despite disadvantages, well organized and thoughtfully maintaining language buffaloes can still be very beneficial for many learners. In conclusions, language learning buffaloes can help strategize new goals and encourage shared reflection throughout and language learning progress. And it's great tool for most learner educators to monitor and assess through over time. However, it gives us some disadvantages such as time consuming, overwhelming, lack of aptitude assessment, inconsistent quality, difficult to share or showcase immediate feedback, and focus on documented work learning. Despite these disadvantages, well organized and sharply managed language buffaloes can be very beneficial for many learners. So this is the end of my presentations. About language learning buffalo. So if I think it is enough for I think it's new for me for this topic. So I have never I'm not aware of this topic, but I do research on internet and share as possible as I can. So if don't have enough information for teacher and all think teacher you hear facilitator and to add more about this information. So I see this is the end of my presentation. If you have any question, and you can raise. So thank you very much, teacher and everyone for um, this son or for participation for my session. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chhem, for your presentation on this topic about language portfolio. Okay, language portfolio, portfolio, right? Not buffalo.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
It's a new topic for me. Okay.
Just clarify on this one. Yeah, portfolio. We can say like similar to folder. We can say that, but portfolio is just like some part that have its own content, okay, specifically. Yeah, and the specific purpose to folder file or to keep the file for the student learning in here. Okay, so based on this part, any question or discussion on this one? Okay, you're welcome. Okay, yeah, if you have a question, yeah, please ask Mr. Chhem. Yeah, he is expert on this one. Yes, and you keep working on.
No, it's not. Okay.
We can say like at least you spend some time to search and surfing for this topic, right? You can say. Yeah, please.
Yeah, I have a question, Mr. Chhim, Chhem, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know which one is your last name. So yeah, let's go to the question. I just want to ask that through your explanation, have you ever applied that, the portfolio for your student or yourself? Hello, Mr. Chhem. Do you get my question?
Yeah. Hello. I did not hear from you. So if you raise the question, so I can not hear you. Can thank you.
Yeah, I want to ask you that have you ever prepared a portfolio for your students or yourself?
Okay, have you got the question, Mr. Chhem, from Mr. Narat here?
I could not hear, teacher. You can raise again, teacher. I could not hear.
Okay, right now, do you hear from me well?
Yeah, I hear from you well, sir. Hear from you well.
Oh, okay, very good. I can repeat his question. Okay, we can say like, have you ever experienced to prepare any portfolio for your student learning here?
Okay, thank you for this question, teacher. And I have no any experience as I raised. It's new for me, as a new topic for me. So I'm sorry, I cannot answer the question. So this question again, teacher can help me. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you. So.
Okay, it's fine. You can say like.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Just share all your experience. If you don't have it, just good. Okay, Mr. Narat, any other question to link to this one?
No, later since I haven't got the answer, so no more question.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
I just want to ask him based on his experience, has he ever prepared it and how something like this, but he has no experience, so no more question from me.
Okay, Ade.
Okay, I just add a little bit about portfolio and e-portfolio. Just a little bit the same, but we can say one is specific, another one just only online, right? Portfolio focus on the paper, or we can say folder from the student they learn from the beginning until to the end of the course or the lesson. Just only about the reference, some handout, everything that we start from teacher assign some homework, or we can say paper or worksheet, everything just put in one folder, just only about the whole. After that, by the end of the class, so the student have everything or have like the content from the beginning of the lesson to the end of the course also. Just only about my understand. You hear me, teacher?
Okay, yeah, I got you. Any other thing? I suppose you still have something else. Yeah, you are right. We can say like yeah, portfolio. It's just something that record the student achievement. Just for any classroom or any particular project, from the very beginning until the end, or until they can produce their products in here. All right. But we can say like different teacher, they may come up with different content of portfolio in here. All right.
So sorry, teacher. I would like you explain more about this a little bit. A reflection paper or a report rising at the end of the course and portfolio is the same or different, teacher?
This one we can say it might be, we can say like just some portfolio they can including with handout, with a report. Okay, for example, like if they work on the project, yeah, they may have the group report into the part. They may have the assessment or evaluation, their task from the teacher, from the concerned stakeholder in here. And yeah, mostly we can say like for the student portfolio, okay, they just have like journal, the journal at the end that the student can write and reflect on their work. Yeah, similar to reflection paper as well. Yeah, but that part that we can say like they may write short and briefly on the process of doing thing, or just write something briefly about to reflect on the thing that they have learned from their project work or their classroom in here. They normally keep it at the end. Those one that we call like a student journal, right? And I strongly believe that some of you here, as you gone through your BA or your bachelor degree and have conducted practicum, you may have experience to write on what on the practicum journal there. All right. Yes, some part there. It's not about science, academic research or academic journal or academic paper in here, but it's just something that you just write it and reflect on what you have done it. And in that journal, mostly they just focus on good practice, yeah, challenges and possible solution that they can done. And at the end, they may come up with some recommendation, okay, or other short reflection on that part. Okay, this is the thing that they can do in here. Do you know what I mean? So we can say like those things, normally they come up with the specific content inside. Yes, some before they just use it like a folder to keep it, or plastic folder or ring folder to do it. But recently, some they also use it like a book. We can say like they can the student also can do it on the Microsoft Word or other part that they can design it. Even Canva or PowerPoint slide, they also can do it as the thing, and then they can combine and clip it as the book there. Okay, that's one will become the portfolio for them in here. All right. So in short, you can say like a portfolio is a folder, but that folder with the specific purpose. Okay, and how different section, different content, yeah, on that part. Yeah, and at the end, we can say like a teacher can evaluate the student work or student performance based on their portfolio there. All the products, all of the reflection paper, all the tasks, okay, will be inside as well. So that portfolio means the student achievement, yeah, their products, yeah, from that part. Okay, hope that I can.
Thank you.
Yeah, hope that I can answer the question. And any other question here? Clear, clean.
Yeah, anyone experience in doing portfolios can share. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it is not far different from your practicum folder thing like yeah, like at IFL or some university. Yeah, they still use like yeah, practicum folder or practicum portfolio there. That is still some part. Okay, different section, different content, different criteria inside. Yeah, not for the student only. They can say like even teacher themselves, they also need to have their teaching portfolio. Yes, yeah, like at Suvarnabhumi School, yeah, mostly teacher need to do 2 folder. That because like just 1 folder for PD portfolio, and the other one about teaching portfolio. Yeah, for teaching part, we can say like teaching portfolio, they may come up with at first about their philosophy of teaching, yeah, their goal, their objective, yeah, and then they may come up with their syllabus, yeah, that their classroom syllabus there. They may come up with 1 piece of sample of their lesson planning, 1 sample of the handout that they have done for their classroom. They may have their student list, yeah, and yeah, other assignment or other task for the student. They need to keep it in that folder there. Yeah, as well as the sample from the student project and so on. They should keep it there. Okay, and at the end, they should go through it and reflect about how well they are. And for some school manager or school supervisor, they may not go and observe the teacher directly in the classroom, yeah, but they can use that teaching portfolio to assess how effective teacher, how well prepared, how professional the teacher here, based on the teaching portfolio here. And for professional development portfolio, we can say like dosing will include, yeah, it can depend on the content, but mostly that they have done, they may have a short bio or CV of the teacher. Yeah, some part it might be about their qualification certificate that they got. Yeah, those things will show briefly about how qualified or how potential and competent teachers that they can see based on their background, based on their training, the certificate that they have got. And this part is really useful for school manager or school principal as well as the management team, yeah, that they can assess and see how qualified or how professional their teacher here based on the background, based on the training or degree that they got, and then easy for them to conduct the internal training and so on. Yeah, they may come up with, for example, like one teacher just got a training or a certificate on classroom management. Yeah, so whenever the topic about classroom management, they may keep talking with the teacher, whether they can share on the topic with other teacher or not in here. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can communicate and they can start conducting the workshop for the teacher in here. Yeah, and other part we can say like whenever they need to promote teacher to the next level, to be the head teacher, to be the coordinator and so on. Yeah, they may go through that part and then they may chit chat and whether they can move up, yeah, to be the head teacher, to be coordinator or not. Okay, so based on that part, that we can say like, yeah, they may know about the qualification, professional training that the teacher got. Yes, to learn. And other part, yeah, they also propose about we can say like in their KPI, like key in we can say like key performance indicator, yeah, like KPI here, yeah, to set like for 1 year, all teachers must attend at least 2 different workshops that their score will be high for the professional development part there. Yeah, so those things is just one of the criteria that they can set into their professional development portfolio in here. All right, that some part that they can use it and benefit for that part. Okay, so when we talk about portfolio, okay, it's just used in different purpose and not only for the student but also the teacher in here. All right. Okay, so clear, clean on this part.
Okay,
Clear, teacher.
Clear. Okay. So you can search more. So it's more, and then you can prepare for your student. You can prepare it for yourself. Okay, it can be for your teaching portfolio, as well as for your professional development portfolio in here. You can create and try to learn all those things. Later on, you can apply, or even send it to your school principal as well in the future. You can say, and then those things are really good. We will see how professional, how better for your teaching career in here, okay, to be the next level. Okay, so any other question, other thing to discuss about this part?
No more, teacher.
No question, no answer. Okay, clear, right? Okay,
Clear,
so
I got it.
okay, very good.